schedules for you, but this is something we typically do with international.
Right, what we're going to be smoking tonight. I'm going to smoke my favourite tonight, so there's no tobacco review. I'm going to be reviewing vitamins and minerals that I take for my illness. So my illness affects my nervous system, mainly the peripheral nerves, which is your hands and arms and your feet and your legs. So your motor skills deteriorate, so balance, walking, I can't do much walking at all now, and lifting, I can't lift everything now, manipulating small objects, it's getting difficult. I find making the model kits now very difficult. So I can still paint alright, but yeah, I've been having a lot of problems. So I thought I'd just show you some of the vitamins and minerals I take for my specific illness that I've researched myself and found that they're the ones I need to take, rather than taking a cheap multivitamin which is probably full of nothing basically. So I think the individual like vitamins and minerals are probably a better quality. So yeah, I'm going to fill my pipe up with my Go with Hogarth Black Cherry. Then I've got a kitten here that's trying to eat the packets of vitamins, so I don't know whether I'm going to be able to keep these little beasts in this room while I'm doing this because they are very naughty. Right, so I'll fill my pipe, and it's my favourite, it's my Calabash Peterson pipe. So yeah, it's vitamins tonight that I'm reviewing, but I will be having a smoke. Right, yeah, I've not been great really, so that's why I've not been making many videos. I've had quite a hard time really. I can't sleep either a lot of the time. I mean, it's 1 o'clock, just, well, 1:05 now in the morning, so early morning, and I thought I'd just fill my pipe up with a bit of tobacco and do a review of something I've not reviewed before. It smells nice. I'll cut out any boring bits, you know, where I'm not talking or anything. So I don't think doing the long videos in 3 or 4 parts is very good, so I'm probably going to re-edit that cigar video that I did in 3 parts and just make it into one video and put it back on YouTube. Don't know whether my camera angle's right. Oh, who's that? Who's that? Is that Charlie? Is it Charlie? Or is it Misty? Well, Molly's here, so you're either, I think you're Misty, yeah, Misty. I get Charlie and Misty mixed up, they're quite similar looking, apart from one's a girl and one's a boy. Here comes Molly the monkey. She's so inquisitive, Molly, and she can climb on anything. Athlete, she runs and jumps and gets into trouble all the time. But I love her, she's a lovely cat. She's going to be a lap cat, she sits on my knee, don't you, Molly? Yeah, you're going to sit on my knee now, aren't you? Yeah, she's here, look. I don't think you can see her really, she's there, look. There she is. Yeah, you're on camera, you're on a video. That's Charlie. That's Charlie. It wasn't Misty, it was Charlie. Right, okay. They disappear when I start smoking. You see Molly's tail. Might be a bit of a waffle video this, you know, just general chit chat. So I thought I'd better put something on video, you know, put something on YouTube, because my channel, it's dying at the minute. So, but that's lack of content, I think. But yeah, I'm going to put a few more videos on, so don't worry, I've not stopped. I just don't feel very great at the minute. Love this tobacco. Right, yeah, I'm going to show you what I take. Now, I don't take multivitamins, as I said, because I don't like them, because I think they're cheap rubbish. Now, I researched this. It's called alpha lipoic acid, and it helps with the hair and skin, and it also helps with the nervous system as well. So that's that. I'll just show you that. That's alpha lipoic acid, and it's 900 milligram, and you take, well, I take 3 of them a day. That's the maximum dose you can take. Now I've got my omega-3 fish oil. I hope my microphone's in the right place. I hope it's not making a weird noise. Right, I think that's it. It's pointing in the right direction. Yeah, so yeah, I'm getting distracted now. Omega-3 fish oil. Yep. And that's Linden's. Now that's a British company. I try and get things that are made in Britain. It says UK, but I like to say Britain. So I always think it's best, if you live in a country, support your businesses that are actually in your country. So that's omega-3 fish oil, and it's for healthy heart, brain and eyes. So yeah, I need to look after my brain as I'm getting old, and my eyes as well. So that's that one. I take 3 of them a day. More Linden's, and this is vitamin B6, and that's for reduction of tiredness and fatigue and hormonal regulation. Come on, you. I've got a cat playing around here. Another important one for me is vitamin B12, and that's Linden's as well, and that's for red blood cell formation and reduction of tiredness and fatigue. A lot of the B vitamins for reduction of tiredness and fatigue, they all help with that. Vitamin B5, and that's pantothenic acid, vitamin B5, and that's for normal mental performance, energy release, reduction of tiredness and fatigue. Yeah, take 1 of them a day as well. Most of these are just 1 a day. Another important one for me, chromium. That's Linden's again, British company, and that's for metabolism, blood glucose levels. So I've got to be careful with my blood glucose as well. I can't take too much sugar. I'm not diabetic, but I'm borderline kind of thing. So that's why I'm trying to lose weight as well. So that's another thing. Don't start chewing them, you little monkey. And the last one, you'll be saying, God, that's a lot of tablets. But most of them are just one tablet. This is a company called Orbach. Now, I'm not sure what language that is. It could be Norwegian or Dutch, something like that. And that's potassium iodine. And that's for energy support, cognitive support, and for your hormonal regulation as well. So, yeah, that's the vitamins that I take. Like I say, I don't do the multivitamins because I don't do anything really. Right, I'm going to stop the camera a minute, put these back in the kitchen and come back and smoke my pipe because the kittens are playing with the vitamins. See you in a minute. Right, that's me back. A load of kittens here, they're all here now. Alfie's come to join us as well, he's on the floor somewhere, he's in his bed. You alright Alfie love? Yeah, you come to join in. Right, I'll smoke my pipe now, have a bit more of a chat. Yes, Spain looks good at this time of the year, looks nice. Never been to Spain, but you know, it's one of the places I'd probably go if I could travel very far. But my travelling days are finished, I think. I'm getting too bad with me getting about and stuff. No, come down. Oh, here we go. I don't know, you can't do anything. Oh, they just get into so much trouble. I mean, they're on everything. Molly, she's terrible. She's such an handful. But she's a lovely cat. Well, lovely young cat. Kitten, whatever you want to call her. But yeah, it's been quite a lot of fun though, watching them grow up and that. Little cats now, really. They're not really, I won't call them kittens now, I call them young cats. Teenagers. It sounds like the wind's died down. But it's very wet out there. You know, the grass and that, you couldn't mow the lawn at the minute, it's too wet. But the daffodils are out. Yeah, I've been thinking about all the things I can do with videos that I'm fit enough to do now. So a lot of it will be indoors, smoking a pipe probably. I've got quite a few hobbies, so I'll make a few videos about them. Model railways and painting miniature figures and wargaming. I go to a wargaming club on a Sunday. Well, every other Sunday, it's every fortnight. I sometimes do a slot car meet as well. We have a bit of a race with slot cars. Yeah, we're in one of the supermarkets today and went in, all the fresh fruit shelves and that were empty. But then I went in the other supermarket and it was quite full. So it depends on what supermarket it is, I think, where we're going to get shortages of food. But the price of diesel and petrol has gone way up now, so it's getting more and more expensive. So yeah, I'm quite sure there'll be shortages of fuel and food probably. I hope not, but I think there is going to be. I'm talking too much tonight, it's keeps going out. I'm trying not to blow smoke in your face because I don't want to do that. Don't want to blow smoke in your face. Molly the Mischief, or Molly the Monkey. Right, yeah, she's sitting on my lap. She's a little bit of a lap cat, aren't you, Molly? Them claws are sharp. She's spinning round and round on my lap. You think it's great fun, don't you? Chasing your tail. But them claws, they're so sharp, like little needles. Can't really see her, can you? She's just on my lap. What are you doing? Yeah, my computer mouse has died, so I'm going to have to get a new computer mouse tomorrow. More expense. I can hear a cat somewhere doing something it shouldn't be. What are you doing? Yeah, Parsons Progress. I watched that channel with Father John. He's bought a nice tractor. Nice old Fortson Major, I think it is. Something like that. It's like a blue and orange. Orange wheels. Nice blue tractor. Maybe I should show you some films that I like, eh? I don't want to get done for copyright though, but I think showing the actual cover is probably copyrighted as well, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to recommend a few films, a few old films that you might have forgotten about. That's worth a watch, you know. Oh, there is one I want to show you, if you've never seen it, or it's a long time since you watched it. Donnie Darko. Director's cut, this one. So yeah, it's October 1988 and a small town USA is about to witness the end of the world. Troubled, brilliant teenager Donnie Darko is plagued by terrifying visions and must unravel the strange occurrences infecting his school, his home and his life before a horrifying spectre known only as Frank can pull him over the edge of his sanity. Great film. If you understand it. Now, a lot of people think it's about time travel. It's not. It's actually about Donnie Darko's death and what he experiences when he's dead. And he comes to the conclusion that that's what it is. And yeah, the whole film is about the life that he doesn't have because he died. He died at the beginning of the film, really. But the life that he would have had, the girl that he met, his girlfriend and that, and the things that happen, it all leads to him confronting his own death, you see. And his girlfriend never actually met him. But at the end of the film, it's very poignant. At the end of the film, it's got quite a lot of deep meaning to it. And it's like Donnie Darko's would-have-been girlfriend. She's on a bike and she stops outside the house and Donnie Darko's mum's there. And there's a funeral of Donnie Darko. And Donnie Darko's would-have-been girlfriend looks at Donnie Darko's mum and there's like this thing she feels like somehow I know you, but I don't. And she just puts her hand up, and they wave to each other as though it's like, you know, just passing strangers, but they actually would have met and got to know each other. And it's quite fascinating how they always say that dead people don't know they're dead, and obviously dead people are probably sat watching television, right? And anyway, at the end of the film there's this little boy as well. Right at the end, he looks into camera, which is very unusual on films. They don't always look into camera, and he waves, and it's like waving to you kind of thing. So he's waving to the dead person, you know. So yeah, I understand all that shit. Yeah. So yeah, that's a good one. Watch that if you've never watched it. And you'll understand what I mean by that he dies at the beginning of the film, basically, because it's a freak accident. A jet engine falls through his bedroom roof and lands on him, kills him instantly. And then he wakes up on a golf course. He wakes up next to his bike, kind of thing, and he wakes up on a golf course, and it's like he don't realise, and all these strange things are happening. He's trying to work it all out, you know, and eventually does work it out, and that's it. It just shows you the engine dropping on him again at the end, and then there's a funeral, and it's bye bye. So yeah, Waving to the Dead. Yeah, interesting film. I'm just going to recommend one film at a time. Like I have DVDs. I'm still stuck in the old way of watching stuff. I don't stream anything really. I don't even have my TV tuned to any TV channels. I've no interest in mainstream TV at all. Just watch DVDs, watch what I want that way when I want, and watch YouTube through my computer, through the TV. So yeah, I listen to CDs still. I've got an hi-fi as well with big speakers and a cinema surround sound for my TV as well, which makes the films really good. All the explosions and things in action films and that. Yeah. My TV, I was thinking it's 11 years old now, my TV. LG. Very good TV, very good. Trying to think what else I'm doing at the minute. Yeah, thinking about cutting my grass, but I can't at the minute. And my robot lawnmower, the battery's died on that. So I've sent away for another battery for it, but it's going to take until June before I get it. So I suppose it's being shipped from China, which means it might not get here until December, the way things are going. No, 2015, I were at work. I were a landscape gardener. I was just grass cutting, you know, cutting lawns and cutting embankments, grass embankments, things like that. With lawnmowers, petrol lawnmowers, and strimmers. I was doing a lot of strimming. And there were one day at work, my legs just gave way on me. I couldn't walk. I had to go home, and that was the start of it. And then I started getting to the point where I couldn't control my bowels at work, so I was having to dive behind a wall or something, and you know, quickly drop my trousers and do it there and then. It was terrible. And that's when I went to the doctors and told them all about this, things that were happening. And I got diagnosed in 2018 with peripheral neuropathy. I went to a neurologist in Aberdeen. Like, I live right at the top of Scotland, you see. So, yeah, I went to a neurologist and he says, you've got peripheral neuropathy. I thought, oh, right, okay. And he did a load of tests, blood tests and things. to see if they could find a reason why I got it, but they couldn't find anything. But thinking back, I've probably had this for a long time, and it's gradually got worse and worse over the years. Because I think back when I worked in a furniture factory for 6 years, and I was doing like 7 hours on my feet. So I was standing in heavy work boots at woodworking machines, sanding and planing and drilling and stuff like that. And we just half an hour for dinner and 10 minutes for a break in the morning. So I was on my feet for about 7 hours altogether. And yeah, I used to go home and my feet felt numb back then, but the numbness would wear off after a while. But then, like 2015, the numbness wouldn't go away. And like I said, my legs give way, and that's when I had to start seeing doctors and that. So yeah, I've been ill ever since, really. And it's just getting worse and worse each year. I have to renew my licence every 3 years, my driving licence, because of it. And I'm still waiting for my licence at the minute. But I can drive legally because they've got the forms and that, and they're going through the medical team, as they call it. And yeah, I'm hoping to get my licence back soon, but I've still not got it. But yeah, I can still carry on driving. But if they say, oh, we don't think you should be driving, that'll be it. I'll have to stop driving, you know. So it all hangs on that, whether I get another 3 years driving or not. It's a pity as well, because I like driving. I like my cars. I like going places. Yeah, it's a waffling video, this, isn't it? So, yeah, right, I'll continue smoking my pipe. Yeah, what music do I like? I'll pick a CD from my collection. I'll show you what music I like. Led Zeppelin. That's Led Zeppelin's first album. Got that on CD. That's the back of it. Like I say, I can't play anything from it, or I can't show you any movie clips or anything like that, because I don't want to get into all that copyright business. Yeah, I like Led Zeppelin. I like 80s heavy metal, rock. I like pop music. I like hip hop. I like classical music. I like Elvis. I like 50s rock and roll. I like 1940s jump blues, jive music. I like bluegrass music. I like a load of stuff. I have a varied taste in music, but I have a good collection of rock music, 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s rock. And some 90s and 2000s as well. I like Black Label Society. You can't beat music, especially played through some decent speakers. Yeah, Dazed and Confused on the album. I think that's one of my favourites. Good Times, Bad Times. Good Times, Bad Times. Communication Breakdown, that's a good one as well. Communication Breakdown, always the same. I can't quit you, baby. Yeah, Robert Plant. Good voice, good voice. Jimmy Page. Yep, great team. Whoop. Cherry Tango. Sugar free. Ooh, lovely. Especially when it's ice cold. Yeah, communication through the screen. Yeah.